Greetings. Hi, this is Karen, and it is Friday, May the 19th, 2017. Coming to talk a little bit about how I conduct my wellness consultations. Now, not everyone is familiar with a medicine woman. Why? We don't really have them anymore. We don't know what they do, and we're all too familiar with the term coaching, and that is pretty much what I do. Let's say that you decided to come in for a wellness consultation to my shop. We don't all live in the same area, and thanks to technology, we get to meet each other also through the computer like we're doing right now. You're seeing me, and that's how I would see you. So we're talking virtually through Skype or a Zoom meeting. Sometimes clients like to do it on the telephone or in person at my shop of 14 years in Minnesota. And client comes in, tells me what's good. I have a chance to do some facial reading, facial lines, look at the earlobes, not inspect them like a Western allopathic medical doctor would do, but with 32 years in my medicine bag gathering and daily study in a way that's far different from really anything that I see out there today. In a humble way, not an arrogant way, not a better than you way, but in a very different way than I see practiced anywhere today. So if you come in, I'm going to say, what are your 3 goals in our first meeting? Commonly, it might be that someone says, I'd like to lose a little bit of weight and feel better so I can have more energy. Kind of not sleeping so good. Got a few mood problems because I know I'm not sleeping really good. And, well, I've got these 2 other kind of small things that aren't really officially diagnosed. But so then what happens is when they go to my website at naturallywithkaren.com and they fill out the form under consultation that is a confidential, so it's securely saved, health history form. So it's confidential, secure location. It's sent to me into my email. You click the submit button. I review your form, and then we get together and we spend our time. So I can clearly see what you have indicated on the form as being things that you're experiencing, symptoms, body, mind, or spirit. And oftentimes, those in the mind-body world might really allude to the fact that you have some changes coming up. Maybe that might be relative to the moon period that you're on. You might be 21 or 28 or 35 or coming up on 42. And so I would look into the developmental moon stage that you're in, which sounds kind of funny, but I break it down very simply. I would listen to any gynecological symptoms, the majority, but not all. I would say probably 3/4 of my clients, which have been thousands for 32 years, are females. I also have mothers that want to do a consultation about their children. And I also have lots of guys and dads and older men that have prostate issues. I've worked with several very famous reggae artists regarding prostate issues. So I collect your 3 goals. Why? Because we don't want everyone might have more than 3 goals, but we want to start off with 3 at a time. So 3 at a time is going to give us the ability to just stay focused on that. And as we quickly move through those 3, our journey together, which is quite enjoyable and starts to regenerate the health so much, so positively, in a way that they cannot find elsewhere. The combination of mind, body, food as medicine, plant-based nutrition, herbalism, and the intuitive pieces. The interviewing pieces and the length of my journey, the amount of courses that I've taught. I bring all of this to just regenerate you into a super high level. At 55, not dyeing my hair, having lots. This is all my hair. I've been outside walking on this brisk day up here in northeast Minnesota, out in nature, and I like to live my life natural and clean. We go through your 3 goals. I gather mind body from listening to your story, deep listening and keen observation. I give you some tools. I have lots of handouts that I have prepared on my own that I can email to you to save the trees. And now you have a little bit of homework if you would like that or not, doesn't matter, to just keep continuing you forward. So not only are you helping yourself, you're helping your community, you're helping your family, you're helping your children, you're helping the elders and the ancients in your family, you're helping your community. And it might be something as you know, the first step for you, which is transitioning off of dairy. The whole world, it seems, is using cow milk, ice cream, cow milk based yogurts and sour creams. And I transitioned off of those, you know, over 32 years ago by starting off using soy products, which is not something I really recommend now for most people. But in any event, that was a part of my journey. And today what I do is I show people how to make different kinds of nut and seed milks or buy them at the store so that they can start to help their body to detoxify. I show them different ways to make different kinds of things, like the class I just taught last week at Whole Foods on raw, vegan, gluten-free cheesecakes. So it's not just about converting the world into becoming just vegan or just vegetarian, because I don't really like to stay within the super strict confines, or you feel like you're always kind of doing something wrong and shameful or sinful. So I like to keep it balanced, where you don't feel any guilt or shame or blame from me, but you feel like I'm a good, strong ally in your corner that's clear-headed, with integrity, consciousness, and good respect, who can help you on this journey achieve real results. Now, whether that's taking those baby steps, because this is, you know, a brand new thing for you, and I've been there and I've helped thousands of people, or it could be that you really want to go into some very full, in-depth spiritual work and, you know, fine-tuning, maybe reverse something like thyroid nodules, you know, something that maybe was brewing for a long time and you didn't know about it. We can do that too. So I wanted to introduce you to what the first wellness consultation is like: listening, observing, even if we're through the computer, or even if it's through a picture that I have through social media and we're on the telephone. This is something that's very easy to do, and it's fun, and I know that I can help you. I had an interesting session today with a woman in Moose Lake, and also a session today with a man in Nevada, and it was quite interesting because where a doctor, a Western allopathic doctor, just simply cut off the problem, and we needed to do that too. It was a skin eruption and it was bleeding. I was able to relate that there were 2 or 3 things underneath that were causing the skin to eliminate these things, what we needed to do about it, and he was extremely thankful, because we're probably going to prevent, in this case, other skin eruptions that might be more tumor type related, melanomas and things like that. So this is life-saving, life-changing. Many people also decide to go in and become coaches themselves. They start to become entry-level coaches with all of their life experiences, and then they decide to write off their sessions with me on their tax return as their business investment. So with someone who's been on this path as long as I have a lady who's become an anxiety coach, a fibrocystic breast coach, and people that have taken this and went to parlay this knowledge of healing themselves and brought that into their lives as now a beautiful conscious service to make their way in life, earning their energy, money, consciously, as I have done. So I supported my son, who's now 21, doing this work. So I wanted to just introduce what I do with wellness consultations. They are relaxed and genuine and very present. You won't hear me shuffling papers and trying to multitask in the background. I'm 100% on with you. I'm crystal clear, and I would love to help you. So check me out. You can subscribe at YouTube, Naturally with Karen. You can visit my website at naturallywithkaren.com and my Facebook page. And I look forward to serving you.